So are you fed up with OBS? Are you fed up fighting with updates and plugins, or even just the sheer complexity of it? So what I'm going to do today, in 5 minutes, I'm going to show you how to get set up in the alternative Meld Studio and get stream ready. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to download the software Meld Studio. So I'm putting a link down in the description below, but on their website, just click whatever your preferred platform is, click download, and it'll take a few minutes just to download there for us. Once that's downloaded, we'll click the exe file and we'll install the software. I am going to let Meld use my camera and settings, access my microphone, click next, click next, click next. I'm going to bring this over so it fits better into the screen. You can see what's happening here. So this is a brand new. I'm going to click on default. You can go multi-canvas, so Meld does give the option of doing vertical and landscape when you're streaming, but I'm just going to go for normal. There is an option as well to import from OBS, but I prefer the setup from scratch because I find it to be a lot cleaner. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the settings. So it's up here, file in top right hand corner, and it's called preferences. And this is where you get to set as your canvas. So I'm going to go 1080p, 60 frames per second. I'm going to do hardware encoder. Now beforehand it was just NVIDIA, but recently they've installed an update where you can actually do it for AMD cards, which is perfect for me because I am AMD all the way. I'm going to change my video bitrate to 6000 because it's probably better for the likes of Twitch. If you're doing streaming on YouTube, you can even go higher. And here for my streaming output, this is where we set our settings for our preferred platform. So I'm going to click on Twitch. It says Twitch in here. There's a stream URL. This is your stream key. If you don't know where to get your stream key, let me know, but you'll find it actually on your Twitch settings. You click login. This will take you here and go down to authorize. And that is actually also ready to actually start streaming. Now, it's not going to be any good at the moment because it's just going to be a completely blank canvas. So I'm going to X out of that. And you can see up here on the top right hand corner, it'll give me my output. You can turn that on and off. If you have multiple, you can flip between them. We're going to leave that all on at the moment. And first thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to set up a scene. So this scene right here, I'm going to call this webcam. Okay, now down here at the bottom, we scroll up, you're going to see your audio settings. So it's called track 1. I am going to call this mic because it's my mic. It's my Michael. And down here it says default input here at the very bottom. You're going to want to change that to whatever your microphone is. Normally the problem with these softwares whenever they start out first is they will just randomly pick one. So it could be your camera microphone is picking up, but I want to use this one. And one of the brilliant settings in Meld is a thing called voice clarity. It used to be called Magic Mic, but now it's called voice clarity. And what it does is it allows you to use noise suppression and gain and everything. So you can go into the settings and actually see how high or how lenient you want it to actually be. Turn off the automatic gain control. I don't need that. And what I'm going to do now is go back up here to where my settings were, and I'm going to go up to layers. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a video device, and this is going to be my camera. So I am going to pick my HubSpot camera, go to stretch that out. Now it's not going to show up anything now for me because I'm actually using my camera to record at the same time. So give me a second, I swap over. Okay, so now we have our camera scene set up. What we're going to do is a couple of things to actually set up the gameplay scene now. So first things first, over here in the top left-hand corner, you'll see the name of our camera. I'm going to want to call that webcam, and you will see why in just a little second. Next thing we'll do is I'm going to set up the gameplay scene. It's going to cut off the camera for just a moment before we import it. But press plus here at scenes, and we're going to call this one gameplay. And I'm going to want to bring in my camera. So go to the plus up beside layers and go duplicator. Then we're going to want to go down and we're going to select our webcam. There we go. I'm back. Now, see what I said before with the name up here? It'll automatically give it a 1. I want you to delete that 1 so it's the exact same as it was previously. And because it's our gameplay scene, we're going to want to make this a little bit smaller. Maybe go for more of a portrait view. And so we do that and we reduce the size of it. Pop it over here and go to effects. This is something I like to do. I like to add a little glow style, and it gives it that bit of a border, which is nice. So now if I swap between my gameplay and my webcam scenes, you can see Meld automatically animates it, which is very, very cool. So for our gameplay itself, I'm going to want to click on the layers in the top left-hand corner and go to game capture. And over here on the right, there's an option for select source. And the source we're going to select is Final Fantasy VIII because it is quite possibly the greatest game of all time. There's no argument. So if you play Final Fantasy VIII, you're automatically a cool person. So that's our gameplay scene. Now, the camera's obviously hidden, so up here on the left-hand side, you have to make sure your camera's your top layer. And look at that, we are playing Final Fantasy VIII. Look at us go! Okay, so the next thing you want to do is, you're done. If you hit go live now, you have a fully functioning stream. You have a webcam scene where you can chat to your viewers. You also have a gameplay scene where you can actually go in and play your game. Now, you can add more. You can add alerts and stuff. You can add be right back screens, starting soon. But bare bones basics, that's it set up now, Meld. That's you ready to go. So if that was at all useful, if you liked the video, click the subscribe and like button. And if there's anything else you want any questions on, or if you want more tutorials on Meld, let me know. Write it down in the comments down below, and I will see you folks next time.